On Thursday, I was headed to go attend my son's award ceremony. And I got in my Beamer and I cranked it and I sat in my car for a minute and I started thinking about what if this car didn't crank for me this morning? And then I looked to my right and I said, oh, I would have just hopped in my Benz. But I'm not a narcissist. I can take my own situation out of the equation when it comes to this question. What if a person who only has one vehicle, what if they were en route to go to their child's award ceremony, a once in a lifetime experience they will never get to see again because it's the end of the year? What if their car didn't crank? What kind of disappointment would their child have on their face when they looked in those stands and saw that their parent wasn't there? How would that parent explain to their child why they weren't in attendance when everybody else's parents were there cheering them on? And then I went down this mental rabbit hole on the unappreciated blessings that we experience every single day. From the time that we wake up, we do our hard stretch in the morning on the side of the bed, we put our slippers on. We expect whenever we go to the bathroom that the toilet flushes successfully. We expect our water to run in our sinks, in our bathtubs. We expect our place of employment to be there and to compensate us for our time every single day, including myself. We do not appreciate the small blessings that we have because we're so focused on the things that go wrong in our lives that we don't take the time to say, damn, I am so unappreciative. And before I get started, you know what I'm about to say. It is Saturday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 5:08 a.m. and I am entering the last day of my work week, y'all. I have been at it since Tuesday, waking up early, getting my workouts in, taking care of business around the house, making sure I parent my son appropriately, attending his award ceremony this week. I've been in and out of the office a little bit, but I have been putting in a lot of work, taking care of projects, meetings, just doing the adult activities that's necessary in order for myself to thrive and my household to thrive as well. But yes, I am at a point in my life now to where I'm just having all of these epiphanies over and over again. And especially when it comes to, being ungrateful for the things that we do and we experience every single day, guys. And I think we all need that reality check from time to time so we can stop bitching and complaining about things that are not a big deal. For an example, yes, our jobs, our places of employment, they're not perfect, okay? You're gonna deal with coworkers that get on your nerves, managers that get on your nerves and won't listen to you. You're gonna deal with a lot of things at work, but you gotta also think about this. How many people out there have just lost their job? How many people out there are unsure about if they're going to get their paycheck at the end of the week when they already put in the work because something transpired at their place of employment that might cause them not to be able to pay you? So these are small things that I know we all complain and bitch about our managers, about our coworkers, about certain projects that we might have to do, maybe a certain location within the company that you were assigned to work in and you don't even want to work at that position. Well, guess what? You know how many people are applying for jobs right now, trying to figure out how I'm going to pay my bills this month because all of a sudden my place of employment decided to do a layoff because of AI downsizing. They're trying to make sure that, the people who invest in that company, those shareholders, they're happy. Those things go on every single day. And it's another thing that I thought about was this. We all like taking these trips, going overseas, and, especially me, right? I like Mexico. And I'll tell you guys this. When I went to Mexico, the few times that I went to, right, stayed in, Cancun, stayed in Tulum, in very nice Airbnbs, resort hotels. But I actually got to walk through the slums of Mexico. And when I tell you it is such a huge difference from being on that resort, being on that high rise Airbnb, and people are living in just shacks over there, guys. They are. And while I'm enjoying the luxuries that Mexico has to offer, the regular everyday people, they're out there struggling. They are. And I suggest all of you guys go and tour those areas safe, have a tour guide, okay? We don't want y'all getting robbed or anything, but you need to get a different experience so you can appreciate the Americas. Yes, the United States of America, to be exact, North America, because the things that go on here, it's a lot worse in other places. So we should appreciate these small blessings that we experience every single day, guys, especially when it comes to being a parent, right? Because some of y'all parents, your kids might get on your nerves. My son don't get on my nerves at all. But I drive by a children's hospital when I go to work. And sometimes I see parents having to push their children in wheelchairs. Their child is bald because they're going through chemotherapy. And the amount of stress on these parents' face, I never, ever want to experience. So the next time that you start getting sick of your child, or your child is getting on your nerves, or your child is irritating you, just think about the parents that wish that they had a normal, fully functional, healthy child. Yes, you should think about that. And maybe you won't sit there and say, oh, my child is a burden. My child is getting on my nerves. What now? Because it could always be worse. The situation could just be so bad that you might not even be able to mentally deal with those things. And the reality check that we also need to think about is our significant others, the person that we lay next to every single day, because we know that dating is destroyed right now, right? People wish that they could meet somebody that they were equally yoked to so they could start a family in the future together, right? So if you found that person, regardless of what they might have done at a particular time, listen, you need to appreciate that that person is there, because so many people are going to bed with a cold bed, like my mom says, and they don't have a person to lay next to every single night. So yes, we're not perfect. We make mistakes. Hell, I make mistakes, when it comes to my lady. I'm not perfect at all. But we have to realize that that person is doing the best that they can at that particular time in order to provide for them, right? And we might go about things the wrong way because we're imperfect creatures, but you have to appreciate that you have somebody that loves you, that cares about you, that's there for you all the time. Because there's a lot of 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old people that never found their significant other, never found the person that they were supposed to be with because of whatever reason it was, right? So these small, unappreciative blessings that God has placed on us, we got to make sure that we are in tune with reality and understand that there's other people that's going through worse situations than what we are, that they're dealing with really bad circumstances over and over and over again, and you not even having to deal with that at all. So just make sure that you take a step back, make sure that you appreciate the things around you, your job, your family, your friends, hell, even your dog, because they gonna die one day too, right? So you gotta make sure that you are grateful for those things that you have, that you take for granted every single day, all right? Well, your boy done cooked up for about 10 minutes. Still gotta eat, feed the dog, make my coffee, and knock out this last day of my work week. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, man. Like the video, sub to the channel, because we trying to get these subs all the way up. We trying to get these views all the way up. And I appreciate y'all watching.
People
Peace.
still talking shit behind my back. That's cool, but I'ma just do me. It's all I can do. They say life's a chess game, well, make it move. But I'm ahead of you and I'm plotting my next move. Gon' run your mouth about me, it's all good. But I'ma still keep a positive attitude. But what you should worry about is what I'ma do. Cause right now I'm plotting my next move. I'm worthy before my competition, it's how